The political divide is stark. While CDU leaders are pressing for mandatory service, the governing coalition led by the SPD's parliamentary leader Matthias Miersch stands firmly opposed. Miersch has categorically rejected calls for a return to conscription, pointing to the coalition agreement that enshrines voluntary participation as the guiding principle. Some voices in the CDU argue that the security environment demands more decisive measures. Thomas Roverkamp, chairman of the Bundestag's Defence Committee, supports compulsory service not just for the military but also for civil and social sectors, arguing that it would strengthen both national defence and society's resilience. Even Federal President Frank-Walter Steinmeier has weighed in, advocating for a model of compulsory military service that would combine national defence duties with broader civic contributions. The return of the draft is not merely a policy debate, but also a question of social values. For years, Germany has leaned toward a professional, volunteer-based military while encouraging civic service in areas such as healthcare, disaster relief and education. Proponents of reinstating conscription argue that national security and solidarity now demand a shared burden. Critics counter that mandatory service risks reviving old divisions and may prove impractical in an era when the Bundeswehr still lacks the facilities to accommodate large numbers of recruits. The Bundeswehr recruitment campaign, visible on posters in cities like Essen, bearing slogans such as "Germany needs a strong army," reflects the urgency of the challenge. But despite aggressive outreach, volunteer numbers remain insufficient. At shooting ranges in Oberwichtach and during training exercises at bases such as Münster and Augustdorf, the gap between political debate and operational reality is visible. Instructors report difficulties in scaling up training due to limited resources and personnel. During a visit to Bundeswehr Battalion 203, Defence Minister Boris Pistorius observed exercises and listened to soldiers' concerns. Soldiers spoke about logistical hurdles, from outdated barracks to the need for better conditions for families and reservists.